Welcome to Sisterhood of the Traveling Pans. I'm Jessica, and these are my co-hosts, my Traveling Pink Pans. Well, today I'm going to take an American classic and turn it up a notch. That's right, I'm making lobster mac and cheese. Sounds delicious, and it is oh so easy. So we're going to start with the pink pans. We've got 2 pots of water here, one for our lobster and one for our pasta for our mac and cheese. Let's get started. Okay, to get started, we're going to go ahead and add our lobster tails to some boiling water. I use about 6 lobster tails, and once it's cooked, we're going to get the meat out of the shell to add to our mac and cheese. Of course, you got to have cheese, so grate up some Gruyere, love Gruyere, and sharp cheddar. I'm using a food processor, but you can go ahead and do it by hand. And now we're going to start on our roux, which is our thickening agent for our mac and cheese. And what it is just melted butter and flour that we're kind of browning in the butter. Now we don't want it to get really brown because then it gives it a really bitter taste. So it's got to be just about right to like a golden kind of a color. So just keep stirring it. You don't want the flour to burn in the butter. And when it gets kind of that golden, we're going to add our milk to this. Now, we don't add cold milk to a roux because then you just get lumps. A lumpy roux is not what we want. So I've warmed a little bit of milk, and we're going to put it with our flour and butter and just add it in. And then I'm going to use a whisk actually to finish it off. And like I said, you don't want it to burn, so you've got to keep it going, keep stirring it. So let's go ahead and use that whisk now. It's just about ready, and it's going to all mix together and give you a really nice base for your mac and cheese, because this is what we're going to add our cheese to, is our roux. So let's go ahead and get us some of that. Looks just about right. I think it's just about ready to go ahead and add the cheese to it. So we have our grated cheese. Remember, we grated it earlier. It's a mixture of sharp cheddar and some Gruyere cheese, and we're going to melt it all together. Delicious. So stir that all. Don't want our cheese to burn either, so it's just a constant stir. I've already put our pasta water to boil, and we're adding our pasta to our boiling water. So the cheese looks golden brown. It's perfect. See how I'm golden brown? It's kind of a yellow goldish cream color. Love this. This is also a base for like a cheese sauce. When you'd add more cheese, like for nachos, you could make your cheese sauce like this. And use whatever kind of cheese you want. I just happen to use the Gruyere. Melts great, and so does the cheddar for the lobster. It gives it a nice flavor. So we're going to add our drained cooked pasta to our cheese and just stir it all together. And then we're going to get some of all of the lobster that we cooked earlier and add it to our cheese. I use shell pasta. You can use any of your favorites. I just figured shell, lobster kind of went together. So we're going to pour all of this into an oven-safe dish. Yummy. Or you can just eat it like this. We're going to bake it. And to top it off, I have gotten some panko that I put with some melted butter, and that's what we're going to top this off with to kind of give it a crunchy topping. So we're going to put this right on top of our cheese and pasta and put it in a 375-degree oven for about 30 minutes till it's bubbly and golden on top. The panko is going to turn a good brown color, and it's bubbly. And there you have lobster mac and cheese.